Hey everybody, One Wisdom here, 4:17 a.m. I am up because I'm doing important Skylanders business. In this case, it is fully upgrading 2 Doomstones so we can explore all of his paths. The first Doomstone that me and my nephew unboxed, I took down Column Clubber and Serious Spinner. If I just had one Doomstone, I honestly would take Jaded Fighter, that's what we're going to showcase here, and then going with the bottom end, I would take Carved Belt, which I'll showcase in the next video. What is my logic there? In all honesty, here on the top end, I feel like Column Club coupled with Column Duty actually makes that more than sufficient as is. The shield is unique. I'm a sucker for unique things. It's a shame it doesn't like give us more armor somewhere, but I just feel like that would kind of balance out well. And then on the flip side of that, when I come in and I think, okay, now I went defensive up top, let me balance that with more offense on the bottom, I think of Carved Belt. Reason for that, it's more of a personal perspective. I prefer the box stock secondary attack, Stony Spin, more than I prefer Spin Right Around where you actually charge the attack. Again, a lot of people are going to be the opposite of me and prefer Spin Right Around over Stony Spin, but I honestly like that attack slightly better, and I'm thinking that Carved Belt, unless it's like super lame, will be a nice accent to that. So that's why I kind of picked to pair these paths like I did, but nonetheless, this is going to showcase the Jaded Fighter. I'm very excited about that. As you can see by the level 1 status, this is my sealed Doomstone. Again, I just do that so I can kind of differentiate the two primarily. But we're going to come in here to Gorm. I already talked to him so you wouldn't have to listen to that. And now we're going to come to the top side. Right here, if you don't know what you want to do, back out. Do not pick a path. You will be stuck with it. If you've played with him a bunch, he's like level 15 with a bunch of the quests done, and you hate Column Clubber or you hate Jaded Fighter, you literally will have to reset the character and lose all your progress. I make these videos to help you out. The link at the top of the video description box, it will take you to a post dedicated to Doomstone. You'll see a video for his base upgrades, you'll see 2 videos for the 2 top paths, 2 videos for the 2 bottom paths, and you'll see my spreadsheet where I have all this stuff documented for you. That said, on my unboxed Doomstone, we did Column Clubber, so as mentioned, we're going to do Jaded Fighter here. Jaded Fighter, hone a blocking technique to better reduce and reflect incoming damage. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Now, where it was at, let me get back to my spreadsheet here. Living Statue, that's his first base upgrade, 2 to 3. And then I believe 3 to 5 on Reject and Reflect. That might not be correct there, but I feel like I saw the 2s and I saw 5s, so we're gonna run with that. And we're gonna come in though. First upgrade down Jaded Fighter is called Cracking Up. Enemies turned to Jade will burst out, causing small shards to damage other enemies near them. I think that could have been worded better, but the price is $9.60. Bear in mind, all my prices are reflective of the 18-wing Sapphires. I think the price to fully upgrade a swapper with the discounts $11,568. We'll pick this one up. If you recall from the base upgrade video, essentially what the characters were doing when they were jaded, they basically just were frozen momentarily and turned green, and then they just kind of came back to normal. Now I think they'll just kind of like fracture out or break out of the prison, and then that'll of course send the shards, which will damage enemies. Can we get the next one? I think we actually can. So more Doric Warfare, hold X to block attacks and do even more damage to blocked attackers. So let's go ahead and buy that for $12.80. The Soul Gem I'm gonna hold. Okay, that changed his shield too. It's got red eyes now. The Soul Gem is really cool, but I'm gonna do it later. Let's go ahead and back out of here. We're pretty much gonna have to go. There's what the shield looks like, but we're gonna have to go to an arena challenge. So level select. You know the drill. It's time for Super Hungry Gobblepods yet again. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, the Chompies will kill themselves. We'll have to wait for a Greeble, I guess. I'm just going to do a really quick one, and then, well, maybe we could actually do more Doric warfare here.
Super hungry gobble pods.
And I didn't see if the red eyes came with cracking up or not. I was looking at the computer, so.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Let's see here.
Stage 1. Chilled to the stone.
So that's the 2. Again, he's got the personal quest, stop hitting yourself.
So many enemies.
And that's basically have 50 chompies run into you, and it's pretty easy to do in this arena challenge. Okay, there come the guys we were looking for, Mr. Dreeble, so let's see what happens. Wow, he did a ton of damage there. Let's see if he can wipe out his buddies. So 25 on the shards, that's pretty significant.
Hold that pose.
Wow. Whoops, that was my bad. They're like getting both hit me at the same time. You get the idea, that's, I mean, pretty salty stuff there. Okay, let me pause this. Hold attack 3 to block attacks and do even more damage to blocked attackers. Huh. I don't know about that, but I mean, there was a 5, there was a 2. So I mean, you're seeing like everything under the sun here. The 25, I mean, I'm content with that. I'm just gonna keep blocking. I mean, I'm holding X down this entire time. The 16 was actually the Greeble hitting me, so.
Only a few enemies left.
Let's try. I'm gonna kill these and just get to the projectile guys. Not these, but you know, actually legit. Actually, I'm gonna stone shield him. 3. So.
Rock power. Bonus stage. Stop the food thief before he escapes.
The main thing, really, I mean, the sharded enemies blowing up is 25 across the board is really nice. This will help us along our way. I think we saw the 38 there. From the shard damage, I'm assuming, because we're still dealing the 2s and minuscule numbers here. So 25 times 3 is 75, divided by 2 is 37.5, so that's 38. Let's see what we can get from him when he blows up. He actually didn't do it.
The stone is in the zone.
Okay, so there was a critical again.
Level up. Heavy hitter.
So we know 25 to 38, I'm content with that. Now what I want to see is on these projectile guys, what we're going to get from them. I'm actually, let me get rid of the spell punks and those guys. I'm going to leave the projectile guys who can play around with them. I'm not really concerned about taking damage, I just want to get a clean slate, which we have now. Alright, let's see what we can do. Blocking 7, so we should see what 21 divided by 2 be 11, I guess. 10.5. Oh, they fired it really wrong.
The stone is in the zone.
It's gonna take a while to kill these guys like this, but Now the interesting thing, I guess they are erupting into shards. They're just too far apart, you know, to hit each other. Let's just kill
This
them.
stage is just about done.
I think something that would have been cool is like if it's an enemy that's in the shard and you hit it, it should do like, you know, massive damage or an area-wide thing or something, you know. Anyway, well, not sure what's up with
Bonus stage.
7. I mainly just stand here so we can, like, you know, take care of the
Final stage.
chompy thing, I think. So basically I'm just gonna hold the shield up and we're gonna see any discrepancies. I don't know how he didn't hit us.
So many enemies.
That gun, I guess I need to kill the Greebles and they're gonna kill all my chompies. So let me try to just eliminate the Greebles. Come on, Greeble, you should be faster than a chompy. If I could just get the chompies isolated like that.
No time to rest. Level up.
Well, you stay away from me, Greeble. I want chompies to attack. Tadcom, that's just wiping everything out. Okay, this is gonna get really hectic with the spell book here. Okay, if I can just get the Greebles out of my life, I can have a few chompies. Fabulous. This is just what I want. Dadgum, that it's got really good range when you're up close. That's gonna make getting this goal a little tougher. If you could keep them separated, you could do okay.
Hang in there, it's almost over.
Gotta grab the food now. It's like these two guys.
Congratulations.
Okay. That is somewhat odd, in all honesty. So, cracking up, enemy's turn to Jade will burst. So 25 to 38 on cracking up, and then more Doric Warfare. I really didn't see the increased damage. I just saw like 7 to 11, we'll assume, on projectiles, and then I saw like 3s and 5s, which 9 divided by 3 times 3, so 3 to 5. Standard 7 to 11 on projectiles. I think that makes sense to you. I don't know. I mean, the sharded deal is really cool. I wish they would have done something else with that, like a hit from the club. You know, would just, or any hit at all that you orchestrate would like obliterate things. But what we'll do now, we'll come in, we'll get the soul gem. There's a reason I didn't buy the soul gem already, and that is because it would have just obliterated everything in there and skewed the numbers. So what we'll do now, top end, slide all the way over here to the soul gem. Stony Stare for 2240. Hold X to block and cause enchanted snakes to come alive on the shield, damaging enemies while you block. So this one's going to do 8 to 12 damage, I know, because we took it on Column Clubber. He's fully upgraded on the top side now, and we'll just spin over here slightly quicker by doing that, I guess. And as you can see, 8 to 12 there, that's from the shield, which now you can see since I have it facing you. Really good range on that. Now I'm assuming it would still block the same in the arena challenges. I don't want to take you back in there. I'll investigate that on my own. But you get the idea. Pretty formidable character. And then, of course, with this, it's going to be much easier. The Soul Gem will make it just a cakewalk to turn enemies into, you know, Jade, and then when they blow up 25 to 38, and when they're in close proximity, that thing is lethal. The more Doric Warfare didn't really do much at all, but cracking up, I suppose, is really good, and then of course coupled with the Soul Gem, not too shabby of a path. Plus, you have to remember, I picked that path for the sole reason I feel like Column Club box stock is actually really good. So gonna go ahead and end this video, and now to wrap up this one and Doomstone in general, we're gonna come in and we will actually be taking let's make sure the frames are good. They are. We'll be taking Carved Belt on the bottom end of this guy. Hopefully that turns out to be a cool path, and it'll kind of help add some offense here to Jaded Fighter. But nonetheless, I think with some tougher enemies in close proximity, you'd really, really appreciate cracking up. More Doric Warfare, I don't know on that one. I mean, it didn't seem to increase the standard numbers, but it did on the projectile. So, kind of a minute detail there. That said, even that 7 to 11 is less than the Soul Gem was going to do. So, not quite sure what the logic was there. Nonetheless, like I said, cracking up, very cool and lethal when you've got it in a close quarter situation. So, that'll be nice. That said, I'll go ahead and end this one here. Again, thanks for watching. Take that link at the top of the video description box. It'll take you to the post dedicated solely to Doomstone. You'll see the base upgrades, all four of the path videos. Standalone, you'll see the spreadsheet with the attack damage numbers. Basically everything you need to make sure you take the best path to suit your playstyle. Make sure you're subscribed. That will keep you up with all the latest. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you right back as we take this Doomstone down the Carved Belt path.